Hello traders, welcome back to a new video where we will dive into one of the most exciting news of the week, which is Bank of Japan's interest rate decision, which is scheduled for tomorrow, January 2025. Market analysts widely expect the Bank of Japan to raise its key short-term interest rate from 0.25 to 0.5%. This move will mark the highest policy rate since financial crisis in October 2008. Bank of Japan Governor Kozu has signaled the possibility of further rate hikes aiming to address inflation that has exceeded the Bank of Japan's target for nearly 3 years. This policy shift is part of a broader effort to transition from previous radical stimulus measures to cycle where rising inflation leads to higher wages and consumption. The anticipated rate hike is expected to influence the Japanese yen's exchange rates against various currencies. So in today's video, we will look together what can we expect for tomorrow's news, what setups can we trade for the week for Japanese yen's pairs. So we will analyze one by one all of them.
The central bank aims to generate inflation in a sustainable way through a positive cycle of higher wages and prices. BOJ Governor Ueda Kazuo said Wednesday the bank will discuss whether to raise its key rate at next week's meeting, as many companies are positive about rising wages. The day before, Deputy Governor Himino Ryozo made similar comments, adding to speculation that the policy rate could be raised to around 0.5%. The most recent rate hike phase was from 2006 to 2007. At the time, a global economic downturn necessitated a rapid change in policy, but the rate never exceeded 0.5%.
So, it could be quite easy for forex traders to kind of look through that and still put the yen under pressure. I mean, we saw the results of Ministry of Finance intervention in the yen, a couple of months back, and that is kind of a bit of a disaster.
First, let's start by analyzing the yen index. So let's look the overall of the chart. So here is the daily time frame for Japan yen index. So for actually tomorrow is news. So really we analyzed this pair a lot, and last time we sell it here basically, and we can see the price dropped. But for me, I was expecting the yen to reach these lower levels. So but right now we can see the price still is in consolidation. So even though we got some impulses, but so for me, basically, as the Bank of Japan expects to raise its interest rate, it is actually possible for tomorrow's news to reach this double top. Why I am saying that? Because if we look this structure, guys, here we can see impulse, we got incorrection, impulse, and now this form of structure is kind of consolidation and is actually signaling that it could be a potential higher for yen. So if it doesn't happen, like as we analyzed it before, I was expecting yen for this structure. So this channel I was expecting, but now as the price moves, basically it is possible to the Bank of Japan to raise its interest rate. So if it is raised, that means we will expect this structure. If it didn't happen, that means the price will continue to drop until these lower levels. But as the majority of people are forecasting that it is potentially to raise, so we can expect this structure, which shows a huge potential for bullish momentum. Okay, so if it breaks this level, definitely we will sell, we will buy for yen, we will sell for yen pairs, and then we will see a huge impulse for tomorrow's news. So let's analyze the potential impacts on other pairs. So I add on the watch list for JPY, JPY, and USDJPY, CADJPY, EUROJPY, NZDJPY, and AUDJPY. So British pound and Japanese yen. So let's start by analyzing this. So those who follow my analysis, last time we buy it here and we get a beautiful TP, which was around 200 bps. So now actually if we read the price action, we can see this structure, which is a double top here. So basically this point right now that JPY JPY is showing, actually if we draw our trend line here, if we update on our trend line, yes, if tomorrow's news actually breaks this lower level and we see, that means we will sell these levels, and then we can hold until this level will be 400 pips. And remember that the last news when was let me show you here, December 19, we buy it for this news. Yes, this was the previous month news for Japan interest rate, and we see a really strong bullish momentum, which was around 497 pips. So actually we will not surprise if we see that JPY dropped for 400 pips, because here is a strong actually direction that we can expect for tomorrow with news. So it can really reach this lower level, which will be this, because here is a strong zone. So if you can make this level for your TP, and 429, almost 430 pips, I guess it is enough. So if that didn't happen, and we see that if the Bank of Japan didn't raise its interest rate, it is a huge possible that this pairs could also be a continuation for buy. Okay, so any update for this we will know, but it is mostly 100% possible that this pairs will drop for tomorrow, and we will expect because if Bank of Japan rate hike could strengthen yen, potentially this pair will lead to pullback to its upward movement. Okay, so next is USDJPY. Actually USDJPY is already showing a clear sign of bearish. So even last video I analyzed it that this pair will continue to its downside, and now we got an impulse correction running at the moment, so we are expecting a continuation. Okay, so for me I was looking this lower level, but for tomorrow's news it is possible to reach JPY, USDJPY to reach these lower levels. Okay, here or here it is possible. Okay, so we will see what will happen, but this one it shows 100% for sell direction. And next we have CADJPY. Actually CADJPY is still in consolidation, so this is the overall structure, the channel that I'm waiting. So I'm waiting CADJPY to reach this lower level. And so let me show you here what is happening at the moment for CADJPY. Yes, so here still we can see CADJPY is in consolidation, and now we are kind of getting a, still it is in consolidation, but actually 100% it is possible that this pair could potentially reach this target. So what you expect will be more than 250 bps for CADJPY. So actually some of these pairs is the structures look is awesome. Next we have Euro JPY. So Euro JPY, similarly to JPY, has been a rising trajectory. An increase in Japanese interest rate may bolster the yen, causing the Euro JPY pair to experience downward pressure. So as you can see, last time we buy it here, okay, we buy it here and we already got 325, but now still you can see it didn't reach the target. So let me show you for the overall structure, and don't forget that Euro JPY break it this level, okay, it breaks this level a little bit, but now we see the price is getting pulled back. So same as JPY, same as JPY. So if we update on this trend line, yes, if we update on this trend line, we can see now it didn't break, but that means it is actually possible as well to reach these lower levels. So it depends on the news for tomorrow basically, but we are in zone, we are in buy sell zones at the moment that the price shows, okay. These all are sell zones. So if this happens, that means you will expect 278 BBs for Euro JPY. Next we have NZD same of all of them are same structures, guys, okay. This one we can update because this was our overall. I was expecting these pairs to reach here, which means 100 and almost 20 left. But before this news, if yen strengthens tomorrow, that means all of these will be in a sell direction. And let me delete these trend lines. Let's update these traders. Yes, so you can see here is double top. So that means here are all our sell zones, okay, don't forget that here are all sell zones. So and this one after this break, yes, we can hold on these lower levels, will be around 190 pips, okay. And even this lower, this double bottom is where we can see the overall structure. Lastly, USDJPY. USDJPY is also, we were expecting this pair to reach here, almost 100 pips left, but let's see for tomorrow's analyze. It is actually possible for this one to reach that level. If it didn't happen, that means also this pair will reach here, okay. So all of them after it break, we will sell, okay, we will short all of them. So I will watch what will happen, whether it will break these lower levels. So but anyway, here is a sell zone. So if the price will reach here or not, anyway, we will see, okay. So it is really important to note that while Bank of Japan rate hike typically strengthen the yen, other factors such as global economic conditions and commodity prices and respective economic policies in the UK, Eurozone or New Zealand and Australia will play a significant role in determining the movement of these currency pairs. So guys, that's the end of the video. We will see whether Bank of Japan anticipated interest rate hike is to 0.5. It is a significant development that is likely to impact the yen's strength across various currency pairs. Traders will closely monitor the Bank of Japan's announcements and be prepared for potentially volatility in the forex market. So trade safe, guys, and always use stop loss. So risk management is what can make you succeed in this market. So that's the end of the video. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys.